You may have seen a lot of YouTube videos about Pope Leo XIV's reforms. They say Pope Leo XIV has overturned Catholic tradition, that he's rewriting church law, even that he fired Cardinal Tagle. But here's the truth. Almost all of that is fiction. Viral YouTube channels are spreading dramatic claims, but when you look closer, the evidence tells a very different story. So, in this video, let's set the record straight. I'll walk you through what Pope Leo XIV has actually done since stepping onto the chair of St. Peter, and why the supposed radical reforms are little more than internet rumors. You've probably seen it already. A flashy headline that says, 15 reforms by Pope Leo XIV, the church will never be the same. It's everywhere, on YouTube, in Facebook groups, even shared across Catholic Twitter. People comment things like, "Finally, a pope who's cleaning house," or "This is the beginning of the end for the modern church." But here's the problem. That list isn't real. It's a myth. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine Maria, a devoted Catholic mom in the Philippines. She's scrolling through YouTube late at night, and a video pops up with millions of views. Breaking: Pope Leo's 15 shocking reforms. She clicks it. On the screen, dramatic music plays. Text flashes. Sacred silence restored, liturgical abuses destroyed, financial corruption eliminated. Maria's eyes widen. She thinks, wow, I can't believe the Pope did all this so fast. Maybe the church really is turning around. The next day, her neighbor, who's more skeptical about the church, sees the same video. But his reaction is the opposite. This is dangerous. He's undoing everything since Vatican II. We're going backwards. Do you see what's happening? The same list fuels both excitement and fear. And that's exactly why it spreads so quickly. The so-called 15 reforms include dramatic claims like silence and sacred awe restored, financial transparency enforced, liturgical abuses removed, new global governance for bishops. Sounds like the stuff of a Catholic movie trailer, doesn't it? Dramatic, sweeping, almost too good or too shocking to be true. And that's the trap. When Snopes, a trusted fact-checking source, looked into this viral list, they found zero Vatican evidence. No decree, no papal document, not even a line in the Acta Apostolicae Sedis, which records official papal acts. The entire list appears to have come from speculative posts, possibly even AI-generated content that were dressed up to look like official church documents. From there, it spread like wildfire. This is how misinformation works. One flashy claim looks convincing, and suddenly it's repeated across dozens of channels as fact. But when you trace it back to the source, there is none. And why do these fake reform lists get so popular? Because they tap into two powerful emotions: hope and fear. For traditional Catholics, the hope is, finally, a pope is restoring the old ways. For more progressive Catholics, the fear is, he's undoing decades of renewal. Either way, people get hooked. The videos rack up clicks, comments, and ad revenue. But the cost is truth, because the reality is far less dramatic, but far more important. Pope Leo XIV has not unleashed 15 sweeping reforms. His leadership style has been calm, careful, and rooted in continuity with the Church's teaching. So the first truth you need to know is this: the viral 15 reforms of Pope Leo XIV is not a Vatican announcement, it's Catholic clickbait. And if we can't tell the difference between clickbait and truth, we risk misunderstanding not just the Pope, but the entire direction of the Church. Another popular rumor is that Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, often called the Asian papabile, was removed from his position by Leo XIV as some kind of house cleaning. That, too, is false. Cardinal Tagle continues to serve in the Roman Curia. Yes, Pope Leo has the power to make future appointments and adjustments, but as of now, there's no Vatican bulletin, no decree, and no announcement confirming Tagle's removal. It's simply not true. So when you hear videos pushing that storyline, remember, no credible Catholic outlet, whether it's Vatican News, America Magazine, or AP News, has reported this. It's just another myth designed to get clicks. Before we go further, if you appreciate getting the truth and not the hype, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, because in this channel, we go past the rumors and dig into what's real. Now, if all of this is false, what has Pope Leo XIV really been doing in his early days as Pope? Affirming synodality. He's continued Pope Francis's vision of a synodal church where listening, dialogue, and participation are emphasized. He hasn't reversed Vatican II, he's building on it. Addressing celibacy and abuse. He affirmed priestly celibacy as a gift and called for bishops to take firm, decisive action against abuse. This isn't new doctrine, it's a strong pastoral emphasis on accountability. Facing financial challenges. With Vatican finances under strain, he's consulting experts and preparing reforms, but no sweeping financial overhaul has yet been rolled out. Symbolism of tradition. He has embraced some traditional regalia and signaled a willingness to include Latin Mass communities, but again, it's about unity, not dismantling the modern Church. These are not flashy overnight reforms. They are measured, pastoral steps. This is key. Leo XIV has not positioned himself as a revolutionary pope. In fact, Vatican watchers describe his style as calm, deliberate, and cautious. He's balancing continuity with gentle development, much like his namesake, Pope Leo XIII, who combined tradition with social justice reforms like Rerum Novarum. So if you hear people shouting, Pope Leo is tearing everything down, understand this. He's actually leaning into stability, healing divisions, and guiding the Church carefully through complex challenges. Why does this matter? Because misinformation spreads fast, especially in the Catholic world. When we believe myths about radical reforms or firings, we miss the real story, a pope who is trying to unite, not divide. And maybe that's why so many rumors pop up, because unity doesn't get clicks, drama does. But as Catholics and seekers of truth, we need to stand on facts, not speculation. So the truth is clear. Pope Leo XIV has not dismantled Catholic tradition. He has not fired Cardinal Tagle, and the viral list of reforms is nothing but a hoax. What he has done is affirm celibacy, call for decisive action against abuse, consult on finances, and embrace both tradition and continuity. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't just stop here. Share this video with a friend who's been misled by all the noise. And if you want more fact-based Catholic commentary, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. Because in a time of rumors, truth matters. And the truth about Pope Leo XIV is not about chaos. It's about careful leadership and steady reform.